Chapter 15, The Fart Heard Round the World. We're sitting on the screen porch in the dark, both of us groaning because our stomachs are so full. Cold beans and franks may not sound appetizing, but it is if you're starving. And the beans weren't really cold, not in this heat. Must be 90 degrees with the sun down. To top it off, we each ate a can of brown bread, and even without butter, it was delicious. Delphi Contented says this is the fullest I've been since before Camp Fitness, and all those so-called healthy meals. It feels good not to be hungry. I don't know about the other campers, but you're not, fat or anything. You're tall for a girl, that's all. Tall and big and strong, but definitely not overweight. Ha! Tall and big and strong, just what every girl wants to hear. I'm serious. Let's talk about something else. She leans back on her porch rocker and massages her sore ankle. It's so dark, the world outside the porch might as well be a pool of black ink. No stars, and the smell of smoke remains faint and distant, which means we don't have to worry about the fire. Not right this minute, anyhow. Delphi clears her throat. Know what I want more than anything? A hot shower to wash my hair. I smell like a dirt ball, and everything feels gross, like I've been dipped in grease, then rolled around in the dirt. Ugh! No plumbing in this cabin, but tomorrow morning, first light, we can wash up in the pond. That would be cool. So what do you want more than anything? No need to think about it. Call my mom. Her expression softens. What would you tell her? That I'm okay and not to worry. Delphi nods. I wish it was true that there was nothing to worry about. How far away are we from the fire? Miles, I hope. The DJ on the radio said it was spreading a mile an hour, so every time we stop moving, it might be catching up, right? I shake my head because I know what she's about to ask. No way, we can't drive at night, not on that trail. We'd wreck the Jeep and then we'd be toast. No, totally, I get it. Unless you think you can drive at night on a trail we don't know. Hey, Sam, I can't drive at all, okay? No clue. I'm not being critical or anything. I'm just worried, she sighs. So if the fire does catch up, can't we just jump in the pond? I think about it. Maybe if that's our only option. It's risky. Our camp counselor told us it's better to find another way out if possible. Even in a pond, if you're not far enough away from the burning shoreline, the smoke from a big fire might make it too hard to breathe. It depends on if we want to burn to death or die from smoke inhalation. Great choice. Don't worry, Delphi. The fire can't catch us, not as long as we have the Jeep. Thanks, Sam. What do we do next? Before the lumber camp burned, I had a plan. I was going to chop down some birch saplings and make a big help sign that could be seen from the air. She perks up. That's a great idea. Except I haven't heard any search planes overhead, have you? Or helicopters? No, but somebody has to be looking for us, right? Unless they think we're dead. There are a bunch of camps on Lake Wabanoski, your camp and my camp, the YMCA on the far side of the lake, plus lots of summer cottages. What I mean is, the fire came up so fast, we can't be the only ones missing. True. I'll help you make the sign if you think it might work. Awesome. We sit there in the dark for a while, not saying anything. At first it feels awkward, and then I kind of relax into the silence. People don't have to talk every second. They can just be quiet together. Not perfectly quiet, though, because my stomach is rumbling, which is embarrassing. Not that Delphi says anything about it. To cover up the rumble, I ask if she has any brothers or sisters. She nods. Angie and Callista, 5 years younger. They're twins. Not identical, but they might as well be. They had their own language until they were like 6 years old. They call me the BFG, or GG for short. BFG? Big Friendly Giant, she laughs. They love that book so much I guess I should be flattered. What about you? Oh, it's just me and my mom. I'll leave it at that. Did your parents make you go to camp? Is that why you wanted to run away? She jerks back, offended. Who says I was running away? I got lost in the woods, that's all. Okay, sorry. Not something she wants to discuss, obviously. It was my dad's idea to try fitness camp, she continues, especially the volleyball program. He wants me to use my tall. Turns out I like track better, but volleyball's okay. Use your tall? Embrace it. Dad is 6'5". He thinks it's cool having a tall daughter. Says he wants me to have altitude instead of attitude. Sounds like a cool guy. My dad, he wouldn't know cool if it bit him on the butt. That makes me chuckle. You're pretty funny, you know that? So now I'm big and tall and funny. That's just great. I sigh. I'm never going to beat you, am I? Never, ever, ever, except that little man. Hey, except that average-heighted boy for his age. Even in the dark, I can tell she's grinning. She likes it, us bouncing stuff off each other, making wisecracks. I never had a big sister, but maybe this is what it's like. I've got a plan, she says. You know what my plan is? My plan is tomorrow we get rescued. Great. That's my plan too. And then it happens without warning or any way to stop it. I let one rip. I mean, really rip. It sounds like an out-of-control whoopee cushion venting loud and long, like a not-so-distant artillery barrage. Like, oh, never mind, you know what it sounds like. When at long last it's over, I gasp and say the first thing that comes to mind. Beans. That does it. Delphi goes bonkers, and then I'm laughing too, and it's like contagious or something. We can't stop. We keep laughing and giggling until we're out of breath, and then Delphi snickers and shouts, "Beans!" and we start laughing all over again. Laughing until my stomach hurts so bad I have to jam my fist in my mouth to stop the giggles. "Beans, beans, the musical fruit," she chants. "Stop," I beg her, "don't. The more you eat, the more you toot." I never knew that you could laugh yourself to sleep, but you can under the right circumstances.